Looking for them girls with the big old hoops.
Why did you look at me and then sing that Bruno Mars song?
You're being a real bitch to Mothy today.
Mothy.
That's the only thing I've said.
Yeah.
She took the chunky song and
Turned
thought
it
I was
around.
singing it to her, but I was actually singing it to you.
Put a picture of Cruz up, just a nappy, naked. When we're getting a picture of you, Shane?
In your nappy.
In your nappy?
Well, yeah, probably in about 15 years. Not far off. I nearly shot myself when I came to the studio today after Nando's. Had to go straight to the toilet. Nolan's Uncensored.
Welcome to our podcast. I'm Coleen Nolan.
I'm Shane and I'm the eldest.
I'm Ciara and I'm the youngest.
This is our family chat and now it's yours too.
You've got the best seat in the house.
Welcome to Nolan's Uncensored.
I went to go big.
Yeah, go big and go home.
then. Here we are then.
Nolan news.
Nolan news. What's the news?
I tell you, it's... okay, sorry.
Nolan. News.
Genius.
James Askell remixed that, didn't
Yeah,
he?
it did.
How's motherhood going? What's
Good.
your news?
I think I'm about to come on a period though because my stomach is really hurting.
Oh Christ, this will be a right fun podcast.
Oh, it's going to be a bloody mess.
She's about to come on. I'm menopausal. You've no hope in this podcast.
What's
Yeah.
your news, Mum? Been shagging?
No!
Sitting cross-legged because you're
so-
fucking itchy ass.
Stop it!
Flaps are hanging
Children.
everywhere.
Yeah.
We'll cut that out.
Got a minge like a gutted trout.
You have got news. I don't think we've mentioned that Sid's got a tooth.
He's got a little Peggy.
My son called me Dada.
Oh, that's cute. I haven't really got any news, to be honest. It's all just lovely.
It's like a badly wrapped kebab down there, isn't
Stop it, Shane!
it? Okay. Well, got another guest. Got another guest, guys. After and
I'm excited.
I think when we're at home we should sit like this. I like you being further away from me.
in a solo chair, just on my own.
Mothy.
Thanks, baby.
It's all right, darling.
Go on.
Where's your bit?
No, you might as well. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. We're getting really professional. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, today we do have a proper guest. This is our second proper guest.
No offence, Jake.
Well, no, Jake was a great guest, but he's my son, so it doesn't, Anyway, so today we are going to welcome the brilliant Saira Khan.
Woo!
Woo! You lot of shit in this studio. Anyway, we're going to have to go. Thank you. We're going to just run around and make it sound like there's more than two. She first came to public attention as a finalist on the very first series of The Apprentice. I remember her so well in that. Before becoming a regular face on British television.
She then spent 5 years alongside our Mothy on Loose Women, and just like Mum, has appeared on shows including Celebrity Big Brother and Dancing on Ice.
Oh. Today, she is a mum to 2 teenagers and the founder of Ciara, her own organic skincare and well-being brand.
So let's welcome Saira Khan to Nolan's Uncensored. Woohoo! How are you?
I'm very well.
My
It's good to
God.
see you all.
When was the last time I saw you?
Gorge.
When we went to
We're in
Bali.
Bali.
Like
Yeah,
you
we all
do.
saw each other. We all saw each other in Bali, didn't we?
Put my legs up if you don't
Go
mind.
on, make yourself
make
at home.
yourself, yeah.
But you've been good, yeah?
Yeah, I've
Everything's
been
good.
really good. I've been busy. I've been good. Yeah, happy.
I love it. I love all your stuff on socials.
Well, I live on socials.
I know.
you
I've actually. I know what you're up to, really. So thanks for
So that's
coming.
the end of the
it's been great. Thanks for coming in.
No, I was. Because obviously I feel like I know everything about you, and obviously I know that you started on The Apprentice, because that's where I really.
I forgot about that.
I do not remember anyone from that series except you.
How weird.
And I didn't know you then at all.
That was done
And
in
it was the first one.
the
And-
very first series.
Wasn't a fan with her.
No, I thought you were. I just
No,
think,
I
"Wow,
don't.
she's
I
gobby."
wasn't a fan of me when I saw myself on the telly. To be fair, that was back in 2004. We filmed it, and it
Wow.
came out in
What?
2005.
I was 3 years old.
Yeah. All right,
And I remember
Ciara.
it like.
Yeah, I remember the first series, big time. Because it
Yeah,
was
but
new,
I only
wasn't it?
remember Saira. Who won it?
Your TikToks are going viral from that at the minute.
I don't know why.
From that show. It's
Oh,
blown
really?
up on TikTok.
It was, I mean, obviously it changed my life, Coleen. I went from absolutely nobody to being on this show, and we were told it might not even air. It was the first, obviously, we copied the American series. And and just went on it. And honestly, no media training. I didn't know what the media was. People like me don't get chances to go on the telly.
And did you genuinely go on? Did you do it because you wanted to invest in your own, like become something, or was it, I want to be famous?
Oh my God, we didn't know what being famous meant. Honestly, back then, we wanted, like, you've got to remember, we're business people, and all you want is, I want to work for that amount of money for one of Britain's best entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the telly was. I mean, and I think that's the point. It's like, because I don't know what the telly was, I was being myself.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
I did find out later on, when I've done a lot of reality TV, people become very used to where the cameras are and things, so they play up to them. Whereas with us, I think the series worked is because we were so real.
I think that's why you work, because you've always been real.
Well, I don't...
On everything you've done.
Do you notice that, though, the first series of most things are always the best one? Because, like you say, a lot of people just go on to be famous after that, or they're not really bothered or in actual prize. And you know where the cameras are.
Did you see the difference as the series went on? Because obviously it's running and running and running still.
Yeah.
Did you see how it changed over the years? Or?
Well, just going back to like me being on the telly, obviously, you know, you do it. We were filming 16-hour days. I was in that house for 3 months with no contact with any member of my family.
Wow.
And we had one day where we could just phone up one member of our family, and that was filmed. So when the show came out and I saw what an edit was, I was horrified. I mean, I went into deep depression because I was like the nation's hated woman.
Oh, no,
because,
I didn't hate you. I just thought...
but I think it was the first time you saw somebody like me, because most people's view of an Asian woman is like they're suppressed and they're quiet, and, you know, whereas I was the one that people were like, where the heck does she come from? And I was being a businesswoman.
Yeah, and you challenged them.
I challenged them. Whereas if
I think if you did it now, it'd be a lot different, and
totally
you'd be the legend of the series instead of
totally different. And like, I was showing all the qualities that men do. So, you know, being competitive, being gobby, loud, opinionated, which are all great strengths for men. But me, it was like, no, we don't want to see women like that.
Well, they call women bossy, but men are just the boss.
That's it.
Very good.
So, exactly. And having 3 months of that on the telly, you know, it was hard on me.
That's like a mixture of The Apprentice and Big Brother, being locked in a house for 3 months.
I didn't really watch The Apprentice, so I don't really know.
Oh, it's really good.
Have you watched it since? No.
I think you quite
Did you already? Do you have a business to start with?
No,
or-
we didn't. So back in the day when we did it, it was like you could win the right to win to work for Lord Sugar for I think it was £100,000. Which for me was a lot of money, you know.
Yeah.
I just come back from travelling around the world with my backpack, and I'd come back, and I was working for a company, and this email just popped up: BBC are looking for a reality show contestant. Never going to happen to me. Just put it in, and you know, after the whole sort of application process, was told you're one of the 14. So, but the thing was, after 3 months, we didn't have any media support. Thank God there wasn't social media at the time.
God, yeah.
But imagine you've literally polarised the nation. You're like Marmite. People love you or people hate you. But in the streets, to be fair, I never got any hate. It was just all of the papers and stuff. And later, but there's no support. So the only people that supported me was my husband and my family. And they're like, we don't know what to do because we've never seen anybody in the papers so often. But you realise, you know, it gives you a thick skin, and you realise that actually when people are talking about you,
It's a good thing.
good or bad, you're in the public eye, and that's what drives a media career.
Did you ever think, oh God, I wish I hadn't done this?
No.
Or are you glad that you did?
I did. It changed my life, and I've done some incredible things and met people like yourself, you know, who I've grown up watching.
You got to the final as well, didn't you?
I got to the final. I was...
Just acknowledge that. Great people like yourself.
Did you go to uni and do like business before?
Oh God, yeah, I've got a master's. So I went to...
Just pick that up, sorry.
Just pick it up. Sorry, I just dropped that. So I went to Brighton. I went to Brighton to do my first degree. Then I did a master's. I'm actually a town planner, and then went into work in sales. So worked for quite big blue chip companies and was area sales manager and stuff like that. So I did the typical.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have got The Apprentice if
you're just a normal person.
They wanted
I feel like
business
they
people.
wanted people who knew what they were on about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you wouldn't be allowed on it.
No, well, they do Celebrity Apprentice.
She's celebrity, yeah. You'd be good on that.
No.
be crap.
She'd be
No,
crap.
you wouldn't.
Me as a
You'd be funny.
businesswoman, are you mental?
No, you wouldn't,
I haven't
Coleen.
got that drive, though. I haven't got that
And you're
competitiveness.
scared at telling people where to shove
Your
it.
British Bake Off was just repeated as well, wasn't it?
Oh, God,
the
was
weekend,
it?
yeah.
Shocking.
Is it funny?
It was funny because I was so bad. You've never seen a Blackpool tower made out of biscuit like my one. I was laughing so much. Said, "What is it?" I said, "Don't know." I don't know. It was meant to be Blackpool Tower, but no.
One thing I do know, you don't cook. Why would you go on that show?
Well, they just because these all said go on, it'd be funny.
Well, it's stand up to cancer, isn't it?
It was
Yeah,
stand up to
exactly,
cancer,
yeah.
but I mean, I didn't want to. I got talked into it by everyone going, "It'd be so funny," and I was like, "Oh, make me the joke."
Trying to get her on MasterChef.
And the
No,
jungle.
been asked to do MasterChef as well. Not
I did
no.
MasterChef.
I know you did.
Yeah.
Did you do
Yeah.
well? You're good at cooking.
I'm all right at cooking, but
How did you do on that?
I think I mouthed that my rice wasn't cooked. Stupid me, like I've got no media training, and so when they tasted it, they're like, "Oh, your rice isn't cooked," but they wouldn't have known if I hadn't said
Yeah.
anything, so it was fine. You know how these things work.
Well,
it's
you were
fine.
saying they do things to make you mess up a bit.
Yeah,
They
of course, because
do.
they
That's-
don't want it, but it's not a funny show.
jeopardy.
Is
It's
it?
Yeah.
jeopardy, isn't it?
That's like everything show
that you've done.
every reality show.
They can't do
Yeah.
that with like the normal people though, can they? Surely.
Oh, they will. 'cause
They
they've got to
can't
get
take
the-
their bag of sugar away when they're actually fighting for money.
No, but what they'll do is
They've got to turn their oven up.
yeah, or they'll just hide something so that they go through a bit of panic of oh, I've lost that because they like all that, don't they?
Or they'll say you've got 10 seconds left when actually you've got a minute left, and then be
yeah.
like, oh God, it's
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
What's so you say that you feel that The Apprentice changed, opened up all opportunities
Yeah.
for you. I remember, obviously, since I haven't seen you, we'll get back to Loose in a minute.
Yeah.
When we first met properly, I'll never forget you on SAS. Who Dares Win?
Celebrity. Yeah,
Why?
I
Just why?
No, I get it with Saira.
Yeah.
I'd say why
one
to you.
show.
I would say
I do not
why
understand.
to
Anyone.
anyone.
I'd do it.
I'd say why not?
Yeah, I'd do it. Why not?
Oh,
Yeah.
why is
Because
it? But your money
they
can't buy
actually
that
train you like a
experience.
Navy SEAL, like
Well,
an
they-
SAS.
It was hard. I don't know. I don't know. I think I need to prove to myself, and this goes right back to my childhood, that I can compete, and I think I'm good, and let me prove it. That is something that will never go away from me.
I love that though.
And so also I came from such a sheltered, cultured life. Girls can't do this, girls can't say that, girls can't wear this, and so everything in my life is to prove girls can do it. I'm a real, you know me, I'm a real feminist
Yeah.
like that. And I think boys need to see that girls can do it. I've got a son.
Was there someone in your life then that encouraged you to become like that?
My dad.
Oh, was it your dad?
It was my dad. My dad,
really?
I had a really weird relationship with him because he's a real feminist, but he was very traditional as well. So it was like real complex.
Right.
So he encouraged me to go to university, wanted me to be financially independent, promoted me to do sports, but at the end of the day, wanted me to marry somebody he wanted me to marry. It's like, well, no, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So there's always been that. But anyway, in respect to me challenging myself, will always, nothing scares me. You can put me in the middle of the Sahara Desert and I will find a way out. But to be with people like Kieran Dyer, who's an ex-England fan, people like even Eureka Johnson, everybody's got views about what you see, and then you put them in those extreme conditions and you see a completely different version of someone.
Absolutely.
A lot of them break into tears, don't they?
I've seen
most of them, nearly all of
absolute
them cry.
breakdowns.
Honestly, on our show, we had like a punctured lung. I broke my ankle. I've got a metal plate and 9
After
pins.
finishing 26-mile hike.
I know, yeah.
A pec ripped off. I mean, it's brutal. It is
That was
absolutely
Jake, wasn't it?
brutal.
Didn't
Yeah,
Jake?
yeah,
Yeah.
he did. But do you know what? That program did make me
I
realise
won't do it.
that I will keep going, but it made me realise I'd broken my ankle, I'd done the helicopter jump, and I was like, I'm keep going. And halfway up the hill, I just had this moment, right, where I just went, what am I trying to prove? I'm not trying to be an SAS officer. My ankle was like a
was horrendous.
I know, I saw it.
balloon. And I'm like, what am I? And I just stopped and I just went, yeah, here.
You wouldn't have stopped there if your ankle. I don't.
Oh, I
believe.
wouldn't have
No.
stopped. I wouldn't have stopped.
If your ankle
And
went flat.
they said to me I was one of the most mentally strong, but my ankle stopped me. And I just ripped it off and gave it to him. But it had to be my choice because they kept saying to me, can I swear on here?
Yeah.
Of course you fucking can.
Hand your fucking badge in. And I remember walking past Aunt Middleton going, you can kiss my ass before I hand you that in. That's like, I'm not handing in, but I'll hand it in when I'm ready to hand it in. And I remember halfway up the hill, and I was like, I can't be arsed now. And Steve said to me...
This was with a broken ankle?
With the broken ankle, halfway up the hill with a 20-kilo backpack on me, right? And Steve said to me, came back, my husband said to me, he said, I've been telling you that you don't need to prove this, you don't need to prove yourself anymore. He said, but no, you had to go up a fucking hill, break your ankle with the backpack, somebody screaming in your face to make you realise, I don't need to prove myself. Because I've been to therapy and my comfort zone is aggro. Because that's what I grew up with.
Yeah. But always trying to prove yourself and fight for everything.
I'm not scared of people shouting. I'm not scared of people in my face. I'm not scared.
Yeah, you're not scared of confrontation, are you?
But if there's calmness, it freaks the fuck out of me.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Like calm.
So would your fear be failure? Are you scared of failure in anything?
I'm not scared of failure. I'm not scared of failure because I've failed so many times in my life that I don't, and I can give my kids that advice. I'm not really scared of anything, but I find it very unnerving when everything's going too well. I think somebody's going to come and take that away from me because that's what happened at home. We'd be watching something and Dad would come and throw something at the telly because we're watching something he didn't want us to watch. Do you see what I mean? It's that kind of psycho thing.
Wow.
Mental. Crazy.
Yeah.
I just want to know, so how long after The Apprentice, when was it then you became a loose woman? Was it much?
She's always been a loose woman.
What did you do? Okay, what did you do in between?
I've always been loose. So I was asked to do Loose Women quite a lot of times. I did quite a lot, like documentaries. I had my own kids show. I did Guest Your House for ITV. So I did quite a lot. And it was like towards the end. So I'd probably been on the telly for about 15 years by that point. Oh. And then they asked me to do Loose. And I thought, it'd be nice to sit in the studio. And I actually was looking at the panellists. And I thought, I like some of those girls. So I just decided.
Not her, though.
What was your first impression of our mum?
I was a bit scared of Coleen, to be fair.
Were you?
Yeah, I was a bit scared.
You're a bit of a big deal on Loose Women, though. I think.
Yeah, you are. She's like the icon.
No, like I feel like you are the big dog on there. I don't mean that.
Jesus Christ, I hope Janet Street Porter's not watching.
No,
she'll have me.
No, but I mean, you've been there so long, 25 years.
You've been there a long time. Yeah. And I think, when you're new, it's really hard because it's such a clique. And I thought, and so you're going in because you've got an opinion, but the rest of the girls are like, well, you kind of got to prove yourself a bit. But I aligned myself to Coleen and Ruth pretty quickly.
Yeah, you did, actually.
Quickly, because I could relate to them. There was no pretense.
I think we were welcoming, as much as you were nervous because we
Yeah.
But I think we were quite good at picking up. It's nerve-wracking.
It's horrible, and it takes a while.
You still get nervous for every show, don't you?
Every show, yeah.
Yeah, I remember you still. Yeah. But I felt really comfortable when I was with Coleen and Ruth because they kind of got me.
Yeah.
I'm not a TV presenter. You got to remember, I'm not a TV. I'm a businesswoman. So I do my research, I ask the questions, I've got to be, and they're like, what the fuck, just chill out. I do remember Coleen said to me, will you just chill out?
Yeah, I did say that. But I say that to you.
Yeah, but Ruth isn't chill. Ruth has like all her notes, doesn't she? And then you're sort of the...
Oh, Ruth highlights everything. Ruth just highlights everything.
Ruth will have a card and it's just highlights.
Yeah, she'll go, where's my highlight? And then she highlights everything. And I go, do you just like colouring in? Like what?
That's not the point of the highlight.
No, I keep saying
like one sentence.
Yeah, or that you highlight the bit you make sure that you want to say or the bit you want to remember. Her whole script is...
It's just like that.
Because you see it better if it's hard.
No, I think she's organised. She's very
so organised.
She's organised and very... It's the same thing. If she doesn't do that, it'll knock her off kilt for the rest of the other things that she does every day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I loved you being on there because I loved your bravery. Because it's a live show and yes, it's opinionated, obviously. It's opinions, people's opinions. But we covered some really, really tough topics, especially about your culture and I'd be going, oh, are you sure you want to say that? And she'd be going, well, yeah, because somebody has to. And I can, because I am of that culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think you were really massive, just a great asset to the show.
Thank you.
I think, I think, yeah.
It was a hard decision.
I didn't know how to end that.
It was just a hard decision to leave because I'd done it for a long time. But I think, I'm in my mid-50s now and I am a businesswoman, and I just felt that no matter what you give to the media sometimes, you don't get the thanks back. You don't get the recognition.
Well, there's no loyalty.
There's no loyalty and you can be dropped. It's like, and I just saw people giving less but getting more. And you just think, hold on, I've got kids that are watching me at home and I go back and they're like, but you're not being treated fair, Mum. And I just thought, well, yeah. And this is where, as a parent now, I have to show, well, if you're not, then you don't stick around. It doesn't matter how good the job is, because financially it was really hard for me to say goodbye to that.
Yeah.
And I just thought, no. And it's interesting because both of my kids have no interest in the media. And I think it's because of what they saw me go through.
Are you quite glad about that, though? Because it is a really hard cutthroat kind of...
100% I'm really happy about that. Because people...
You're a commodity in a massive industry, really.
Yeah, and the industry's changing.
Yeah, massively.
For me, I've always seen it as a business, and it's because it doesn't see itself as a business. It's not in such a great place right now. But yeah, no, for my kids, it was hard going back. And Coleen, you say about my bravery. I use that platform to give a real insight into what my culture is about. Because I thought if I don't say it, the right wing are going to say it, and we don't want them to say it. So I have got a platform to talk about grooming gangs, terrorism,
absolutely.
Forced marriages, all that kind of stuff. But I just felt...
But I think everyone else is scared to say it because you don't want to say the wrong thing.
Well, if you said it, you'd be a racist.
You'd be racist.
That's it.
Yeah.
You can say it.
And they're not nice subjects to talk about, but I always felt that I should talk about it. But the problem is that for somebody like me, I get then stereotyped. Of course. Oh, we're talking about terrorism, bring Saira in. We're talking about grooming gangs, bring her in. We're talking about... But I couldn't do any of the fun stuff.
Yeah,
so if you keep bringing me out talking about that stuff, that's the stereotyping. I also want to talk about, let's interview whoever, like somebody fun. I've run 2 marathons. I like to snowboard. I've travelled around the world. I like this. None of that was ever explored. So people started getting like, she's a gobby, opinionated,
well, and also because of your
pony.
Getting a lot of you were getting death threats and all
I
sorts.
got death threats.
But she was still I just loved your, your strength was amazing.
I think, Coleen, honestly, my husband used to be really scared for me. I got quite a few death threats. And I just Steve, if I get shot in the head for something that I believe in, that's my fate. I can't do anything about that. But I'm not going to sit here allowing people to, because we have got issues in our community. We can't, if you don't talk about them, then
creates more
unfortunately
issues.
Tommy Robinson's going to talk about them, right? And he is. And that's why we're in the state that we are in. And people kept saying, why don't your people come out and talk about it? I'm like, because they're scared. And then that puts it in a whole different situation. But I think people are coming out now. And I think...
There's a lot more for sure.
I think there is. And I think just looking at what's happening in the England football team, I mean, it's fabulous. That sort of stuff where people are openly talking about racism and race and, coming together and where we come from, our backgrounds with mixed parents. It's fabulous. And that we just need more of that conversation. But it can't just be me talking about it all the time.
Well, no, it is. It's brilliant that there is more talk about it. But we're also very, there's also a lot, back in the day, you could say whatever you wanted. But now you can't.
You can't.
Because we're in a cancel. We're in a council. We're in a cancel culture. So you say one wrong thing, you're off.
Well, the thing is, you say one thing, it's taken out of context, it's clipped.
Yeah.
It could be completely different and it's out. There's nothing you can do about it.
Let me tell you, there's been a few edited things on this and I thought, you haven't watched the whole episode. I'm not that much of a twat.
Yeah.
It's just that
He
one
is.
word.
I know.
He is a bit, though.
No, I am. No. You are what you eat.
It's no one's got any concentration to listen to anything more than 10 seconds. It's swipe, swipe, swipe. So if you got a strap line in 10 seconds, that's all they're going to listen to.
Yeah.
Then you've got to go on and explain and go, I didn't say it like that. It's like, oh, boring.
Did you start Saira Skin whilst you were on New Swimming?
I started a business in skincare when I was just finished The Apprentice, but it was a baby skincare.
I didn't know that.
Skincare.
It's called Mia Moo, and I did it for a while, and that's because I believe if you look after your children's skin from a very young age, they're going to have less allergies as they get older, because children are really subjected to a lot. Their skin is so fragile. So, for example, if you take your little one swimming, the chlorine in that water, is it the chlorine or the fluoride? No, chlorine. It's going to strip. So little things like putting a bit of oil on baby before they get into the water creates a barrier. So I was really passionate about that.
Well, Sid gets little eczema spots.
Well, he will do if he
It's like we're fucked because you didn't look after us.
People don't know about it though. And
I did. I just didn't like it.
Suffer.
Yeah.
So that was my passion. But I soon realised that people don't want to spend a lot of money on their kids, but women want to spend money on themselves.
Aww.
So they don't want to spend £6 on a really nice oil. They'd rather get
that's
something.
so true, actually. I was in Boots yesterday buying sun cream, and there was like a £15 one or a £2 one for Sid, and I was like, get the £2 one.
Yeah, don't get the £15 one, because the £2's it's just going to destroy skin.
Yeah,
it really,
so
really
true.
is.
I
Honestly.
would get the £15
Yeah,
one
no,
for
good.
mine.
You wouldn't even get him sun
You're
cream.
responsible
Get him
I
parent.
don't even know
You
where
don't even
Boots
get him
is.
sun cream.
I don't know where Boots is in Stoke. So
He put cooking oil on him. And he'd go, Sarah said oil.
Yeah,
Cooking oil.
Blame me. So that kind of, you have to be so quick in business. You're like, this isn't working. Let's switch. So I asked my customers, babies or me, and they're like, me please. So I was like, yeah, fine. And I could relate to that. So that's how it all worked out. Yeah.
Did you find when you left Loose Women you could put more energy into your business, so it's probably taken off a bit more?
So basically my business was always a little side hobby, and I was, we're just doing little bits, and I was like, I'm doing nothing here and people are buying this product, right? So you start going, well, what if I gave it 24 hours a day? Like, what if I made this my full-time job? But also COVID was massive for me, because all of a sudden people were in your home and they were seeing my family, my dog being sick while I was doing a workout, and people started going, oh, I quite like it. I've changed my mind about her. So that was a huge turning point.
A lot of people.
It really helped.
Businesses as well. And
absolutely right. So from there, carried on. I thought, no, I'm going to take because in business, that's the one thing you've got to do, be a risk taker. So I took the risk, and I went from a great salary to literally zero. And I'm not joking when I say that. There's been so many times when I'm like, how am I going to pay the bill? How am I going to? And you know what? You just work hard. And so I just literally went from that to that, and they just gave the business 24 hours of my day. I love it. It's me. It's what I'm passionate about, and it's my community that I've built. A lot of people came from Loose, really supportive, and it's wonderful.
And it's fantastic.
And I really believe in it.
We love it.
I've sent you
It's
some stuff,
absolutely
by the way.
fantastic.
Thank you.
How was that though? I mean,
I didn't miss
Steve, and that has to be so supportive.
I've gone for the complete opposite.
Yeah,
Like
well, I think you'd have to.
Yeah.
Two of you would be a nightmare.
I would have been
That'd
divorced.
be enough to drive
Absolute
you to
nightmare.
drink.
He's a really intelligent man, and a very calm individual. I think probably one of the nicest human beings I've ever met in my life. And he's my back. He's solid. I can do anything, and he will be there for me, and I'll be there for him as well. But and that he's had to deal with a lot, Coleen. I'm not an easy person to live with.
I know.
I'm a pain in the arse.
I only saw you for a few hours a day.
I
And I had to
know.
have a lie
I'm
down.
loud. I'm too energetic. I'm too this. I'm too that. I don't know. He needs to be given
A knighthood.
a knighthood. I was going to say that. What's that medal? The George Cross or something?
I've nominated him for that. Yeah, but equally, I think you've got the whole balance of it all right. Your business, you seem to have a great, obviously, I know you do, a great relationship with the kids, and it's all a real family. It's still a family feel, like I've seen you putting them through. And then, of course, the fitness. You're so up on your fitness as well, aren't you? That's important.
I'm very happy in my home. I'm surrounded by just ordinary people. I did the media, and I found
That's Steve coming to take you away.
Yeah, exactly.
An ambulance.
It's good white coats. I'm very happy with ordinary people. I found being in the spotlight very superficial. Just things like when we went to the NTA Awards, we'd rock up, intelligent women, and they're just like, we're not
push you
interested
to
in
ones
you.
they're not bothered.
It's a really horrible feeling.
Well,
when
we
you're
were putting all our
overlooked.
life on the line. and then we were being pushed
Everything.
aside for. Yeah.
And it was that it kills you a bit.
Remember when me and you ended up back at the hotel having pizza, and they were still watching? They were still at the NTAs.
Yeah.
And they texted and went, "What toilet have you gone to? You've been hours." And we sent them a picture of us eating pizza.
You went on
back
a
at
little
the hotel.
spa weekend, didn't you?
We
Together?
did go on.
No,
with,
we've done quite a lot,
me and you
yeah.
did,
Yeah.
and then me, you and Ruth were always really close.
Yeah,
and still are actually.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
But I think because you're down to earth, I think being down to earth for me is really important because I come from nothing, and being in the world that I am in sales, I can smell bullshit a mile away, and I smell a lot of it in the media. And I think I did it. Somebody said to me, "Make hay while the sun shines." I made loads of money in it. I did. Big Brother was a massive paycheck.
that
Got
was
my
a-
extension.
yeah.
And
Same.
and so you do, but I would never change it. I've got no regrets because it's all a learning experience.
Yeah.
You find out what you like and what you don't
Yeah.
like. So yeah.
Where do you go to when you decide I'm going to do a skincare business? Where do you start?
Why are you
You-
thinking of maybe
Well, I
actually
have so
getting
many
into-
business ideas, and then I think I actually don't know how you start that. Where
I
do
think
you
with
go?
I think now with AI, it's
AI,
very easy.
yeah.
They can just create the business for you, do all the customer research.
Yeah, but how do
but
you
just
feel
to
about
go
that?
and make the product, where do you start?
You just have to
a
do.
manufacturer.
Do you know what it is? It's just hours of right. I've got an idea. Let's look at manufacturers for cosmetics in the UK. That's your starting point. Ring them up. Ring, chase. A lot of business is not about you've got to be super bright with numbers. It's I am not going to give up.
Yeah.
And like you say, you don't need to now.
If
with
it's
AI.
something you truly believe in
That's
as well.
it.
Musicians can make songs like that. They don't
Yeah.
need producers.
Yeah,
I
don't agree
suppose
with
as well, it's like having no ego and being able to adapt. Like when it didn't work with the kids thing, going, okay, cool, it's not working, let's change it for
Adapt
something different.
Yeah, and also you've got to be really happy to be poor for a long time. You really have.
How long is that? Because 38 years is taking the piss now. I'm having to do a podcast with my mum and sister, and I've still not earned a fucking penny, Saira.
What is your business?
Fuck knows.
That's probably a problem.
Living off your mum and dad, I don't know.
It can be a long time. It could take, you've investing, then you're losing, then you've got to reinvest back in the business. People think business people are rich. You're not. And it can be like 5-6 years. So,
Simon Cowell
and
rich
that's
dude's
why,
40.
yeah, and that's why I did a lot of the media work to fund a lot of the stuff that I was doing behind the scenes. So it's a labour of love, and you just got to just believe in it and just not
You need
give
to get
up.
on it.
And find something you'd love. You still haven't found anything you'd love, really.
Yeah, pajamas.
Well, there you
I
go.
wouldn't do clothes. It's too much hard work, different sizes.
Well, I've already failed.
There's no such thing as failure in business.
Making a new cream for thrush, because you've got that constantly.
I've not had thrush since lockdown.
But yeah, it's just don't. I don't.
What's that smell then?
You can't have any sense of
Thrush
failure.
doesn't smell.
They're going on a different thing. I'm going to bring it back to
This is
business.
me every week, I'm like
Honestly,
that. Yeah.
let them
Bean
do
bath
a
smells.
conversation.
This is why they're not business.
Yeah.
You could be Alan Sugar now, and they'd still be
They'd be
having this
talking about
conversation,
thrush, yeah.
and he'd be going, "You're fine."
I don't think that's going about Tottenham, to be honest. Have you got any advice for us as a parent yourself? Obviously, we've got 2 babies. I mean, I think I've got 6
I
or
actually
7
have a
kids
baby
now.
because of you.
I've just sat with your baby and I want to take it home in a handbag because he's just absolutely gorgeous. I tell you what, he's very, very bright. He's
so
got
bright.
concentration.
Yeah.
I've sat with him with the book and he's learning
Loves his book.
the pop
Pulls
up.
the things
He's
down.
putting it down and I was just like, right, we're finished now. And he just went, like, no, you're not. So I was like, yeah, all right, let's do it again then. He's very bright.
You
Little-
convinced Max to put a baby in me.
Too right.
that in Bali?
In Bali.
Great parents.
We spent some good time in
Yeah,
Bali, didn't we? And
we
she was
did.
saying one of your big regrets was like not having a kid earlier.
Early. Yeah.
And I was like, see,
I
Max.
think you also told Kim not to let Shane put a baby on. That fucking worked out, didn't it?
But I think
I remember you telling me that about Saira.
But I just think I saw the 2 of you and I thought I loved the energy that you had.
Yeah.
And I thought you're going to make great parents because you're not stressed out. You're just.
No, they're so
I
chill.
feel like
If
you're
you
going
carry
with
on.
your instinct as a mother. And I
Yeah.
felt like that you were doing that on holiday, in travelling, sorry. And so I just looked at your photos and thought, you're just made for this.
Yeah, they are chill.
They are.
They're very chill.
And I
yeah.
think, Shane, with you, I know that you've got this bravado. You're a really lovely human being.
Thank you.
You are. And I think, that's a nice quality to have as a parent because you're born with that. My top tip as a parent would be give them boundaries. Don't be their mates. Give them real clear
Mum's
boundaries.
fucked it.
I fucked it.
Really?
Well, no, you haven't,
really?
though.
Because I always think I want to be their mate first, but I suppose you want to be
I
the
think
parent.
I think if you said to my kids, "What's
I
your
think
mum
we've
like?"
got boundaries
I
up
think you
because
have.
I think we are best mates, and that's why we can do this. And there's nothing off the table. But I've never felt that my kids have then
Taking the piss.
taken the piss.
We're talking about babies and adults now.
Yeah.
So my kids, I'm Zach's mate. I'm Amara. I'm not Amara's yet. She's 15. She's going through that bloody awkward stage. But
Yeah, so
but I'm
Kim and her
talking
daughter
about
caught.
babies. Like they need to know when's bedtime. Mummy said no. You know, it's those. And as you grow older, it's that. You have to respect me.
Learned
I respect
behaviour,
you.
yeah.
It's that behaviour, and then you become great mates. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my kids. Zach. You know, he's 18 now. On his 18th birthday, he's like, "Mum, you coming out with us?" Like all his mates. I'm like, "You don't want me." He's like, "No, Mum, all my mates want you to come out." You know, and so when you
Yeah,
get
that's
to that
great.
point, you know you've done a good job.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
and that's exactly the same.
Yeah.
You guys have made it. I don't know what
God,
you.
I went to Magaluf with her and her
Yeah,
mates.
and I think that is it.
Still
But I do
traumatised.
feel like you did give them boundaries.
No, I did.
Absolutely.
They knew what the boundaries were. They knew with me because I'd go quiet.
Yeah, we never wanted to upset
I
them.
never screamed and
And
shout. I'd just go
that's
quiet
a
and they'd
respect
go.
thing. Yeah.
Because they knew for me that was me angry
And we've
when I
always
went
been
really
respect-
quiet.
You know, you speak to other parents when we used to go around as kids.
Yeah.
We were always known as polite kids, and
Yeah.
Oh, well, manners for me were
manners.
bigger than
Please
anything.
and thank yous
Number
were
one.
massive.
Manners for me were number one. I could put up with your tantrums.
And we
I
were
could
all
put
good
up
for
with
that.
this, but I cannot stand kids with bad manners.
Did you used to do that talk like my mum used to do that, and I do with my kids still? So you go to somebody's house, you're like, right, I don't want you messing around. I don't want you to nick the biscuits out off the plate as if you've never eaten a biscuit before. Don't tell, what's been going on in the house. Like, that like pre-chat before you go to somebody's house. We always used to do that. And I did it with my kids. They're like, yeah, Mum, we know. I'm like rolled their eyes. But it's really interesting now because my kids now see bad behaviour in other kids.
Of course.
Like, when they come, they're like, God, Mum, they've got no manners, have they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we used to see it in
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
massively.
So you in your house, you're like, oh, you're dead strict, doing good. Yeah, I want to be somebody else's son, And then you go, and you go, oh, I don't want to be in that house. It's like bloody feral they are. So it
Yeah,
is
it's a bit
nice.
like ours.
But I think just go with your instinct.
Yeah.
I think that's nice.
I remember you saying you used to go into London with Zach on his
never-
sling and just get on with life.
I
Like he
nev-
fits into your life, not the other way around.
But Ciara, I have never ever had to take advice from an online chat group about
No.
parenting because it's passed down from generation. Your mum knows. My mum came when I had my baby. She came with me for 3 weeks. Those early times, you just know.
Yeah.
If you're connected and you're self-aware, you just know what you've got to
Well,
do.
I think you do instinctively, but I've also learned a lot
yeah,
because of the online stuff as well.
yeah.
Things that I think now, God, I wish I'd have known that when you were younger.
Yes,
because
yeah, I
you
guess.
also
There's
learn
things like
There's too many
breastfeeding that you
opinions now,
learn,
though.
isn't there?
Yeah, and also just worries that you have that actually back in the day you couldn't go, actually, is this okay? You
Well,
just
it's a
had
different
to-
world with social media and stuff.
Yeah,
I
that's what I
agree.
mean.
I think I found,
But
the
equally, it scared
teenage years-
the hell out of me.
Yeah, I found the teenage years really hard, and I can see because my kids are in this world of social media, and I can see how it's absolutely, for my daughter anyway, taken over
Yeah,
her
Mum, you
life a
didn't have
little
that.
bit.
I mean, you did a little bit
We
with
didn't
Ciara,
do
but me and
that.
Jake didn't have social
No, you
media
didn't.
around.
No, you didn't
But she
actually.
did have a bit.
But I think a lot of that was because you all had a passion. You didn't want to
Yeah,
hang
Mum.
about in parks. I know you did
Exactly.
now and again, but you didn't really.
hang
You
around
wanted to
playing
go.
football. All I did was
You
play
wanted to play
football.
football.
That's what
You
my
wanted to go
brothers
to
did.
the stables because you loved horses.
Yeah, we did have
I think
some
that's a
else, yeah.
massive thing. If you can find something your kid is passionate about, whatever it is,
Yeah.
it could be painting, it could be anything,
Even gaming.
then really encourage it because it stops them wanting to go
A lot of money
and do all those things that kids shouldn't
Absolutely.
do.
So get them into a sport, get them out and about.
Are you a pushy
walking.
mum though? Do you think you'll push your kids because you're such a businesswoman?
I think everybody thinks I am. Everybody thinks I'm a tiger mom, and I absolutely am not.
Really?
No, because I think if I was pushy, my kids would rebel because they've got that rebellion in them. I've taught them to stand up for themselves with their voice. So they might see me and Steve arguing, and they will now say, "Mum, you've been really unreasonable. So just stop it." And I'm like, Yeah, they will. Yeah. Oh, they're not scared. I've said to them, if you're not scared of me, you can go out and handle the world. And they're not absolutely. They're not.
That's so true.
They literally are not scared of me, which is great. And I like that because my dad was quite a fearsome character, but I wasn't scared of him. But I wanted to prove to him, I'll show you. And I think the kids have got that drive. I think Zach's more kind of like that with me, whereas Amara's like that with her dad a bit more. But yeah, I think I always say, don't ever let anybody intimidate you. Stand up for yourself. Use your voice.
Have you brought your kids up differently to how you were parented, or?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet that because times have changed, I suppose, or.
I think, Shane, I'll give you an example. Like in my house growing up, you know, the religion. Oh my God, the
really?
culture. Yeah. It's like. Listen,
What religion was it?
It's Muslim.
We're
Muslim, and my family were quite relaxed. They didn't force me to pray, but it was like there was no choice, and I feel like that's a human right to have a choice about how you want to live your life. You know, so that's one thing with my kids. I've never forced a religion on them. I'm not brought them up.
No, she didn't with us actually. My family's very Catholic.
There you go. And so now they're old enough and they can choose what they want to do. I didn't even talk my language to them, which in hindsight is a regret. But Zach's like, Mum, I want to learn your language, so he's gone on a course and doing that.
Oh, that's amazing.
But that's his choice.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and I think allowing kids to have a choice as they get older is really important. I wasn't given a choice about a lot of things, even going to university. I've said, Zach, if you want to go, that's great. If you don't want to go, we'll support you.
I think that's the best way, for sure.
They want to go.
As soon as you force someone...
You know, Zach does, yeah.
I think once you force someone to do stuff...
You rebel against it. It's not...
Yeah.
You don't want to do it.
You want to be pushed, though, like...
Yes.
Because I was good at football, I wish I'd have been pushed a little bit harder when I didn't want to go training. I should have been made to go.
Yeah.
But you had been taking me for 15 years in every bit of weather, so I...
Yeah.
If you don't want to go tonight, son, that's fine. But really, it should have been, no, you're going. Because you knew I was good.
So what stopped you from becoming a footballer?
I just...
Not good enough.
Yeah. Women.
Yeah, I found other things.
Women, drink.
It's a womanizer, I've just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get away with it because you
tell you what it was.
You are a lovable. He's a lovable.
But Shane was passionate, still is passionate about football, and he was absolutely brilliant on the pitch. But he didn't have the patience for the training aspect of it.
Because I had ADHD, which you never got me diagnosed with.
So all he
didn't
wanted...
know what that was back in the day.
No.
All he wanted was to play. And a lot of... he was scouted by a lot of clubs. But 95% of that would be training and learning. He just wanted to play.
Yes.
So then he'd get frustrated and then he'd go, Mum, I just want to play.
Yeah.
And it's not about just playing.
And
it's
all
about
of a
the
sudden,
discipline of cleaning your boots.
He couldn't do the discipline.
Yeah.
And then the problem with then he started to go, I don't want to go.
Because then he becomes...
So then I think,
I overplayed. It was 6-7 days a week.
Yeah, he just
I fell out of love
lived.
it a bit.
Yeah.
And I just got to a point where it wasn't good enough, I think.
I think you were.
My attitude wasn't good. I think mentally I wasn't strong enough. Whereas I think mentally is because I've said this before, you and Dad were famous. So I had that in the back of my head. Whereas if we were living in poverty and I was like, this is the only way I'm going to get my family out of this. I think that's why a lot of footballers and sports people and a lot of famous people really make it because they have that drive. I just don't think I had that. I still don't think
That's a really good point, about having that comfortable life when you start, because I worry that about my kids. Like, I was brought up in poverty, we were racially abused and all that hardened you. I never make an excuse for that.
No.
If you said to me, would you go back and change your life, I'd be like, no, because it hardened you up. Whereas my kids have had it quite nice. I've hardened them up in the way that I've brought them up, but it is hard when you have got a very comfortable life.
And I'm not complaining about that. I'm very lucky.
No, but they take something away. You don't need to push as much, do you, really?
No, and a lot of the lads who played in my football team had nice lives.
Yeah.
None of them made it.
Yeah.
Have you got any more travel booked?
In terms of long terms, what Steve and I want to do is, once the kids are, see you later, we want to travel the world. That's all we want to do. You don't see diamond rings on me. I'm not driving a posh car.
Try and do that if your kids do that and then have kids.
Well, yeah, but
then it all starts over again.
I would like to be there. That's one thing that my parents, my mum can't be. Yeah, I've got a few years, but I would like to be there growing up near the grandkids.
Would you?
I would like to, yeah.
I'm a terrible grandparent.
No, you're not.
Finally.
Is she?
No, she's not. She's
not.
No, do you know what it is? I get it, but like this was her idea. She was like, I want grandkids now. So we all went, fuck it.
All right,
there you
let's
go.
do it.
There you go. There's
three,
there's
one
four,
go.
there's 5. Boom. No, I don't want them. You told me.
No,
you told me
I
to
never
do
said
this.
I didn't want them. I just didn't want them as much as I've got them.
Well, you've got your own life.
Thank you, Sarah.
You have got your own life.
And now
I
she's
think-
got her own love life.
Yeah, she's got a new fella.
Oh, you
Well, I'm
don't
just
know.
about to say something,
Are
but
you
I'll
going for
leave
dinner
it to...
after this?
I'll,
You
Yeah,
we'll
I'll
go
tell
for-
you after
Well,
dinner.
it's about time.
He's coming
Can
for
I
dinner,
just
isn't he?
tell you,
Oh,
this
you'll
is the
meet him.
best I've ever seen her.
He's
She
coming for
looks
dinner.
gorgeous, glamorous, and I think you just deserve this in life
Thank
now.
you.
And just go out and listen. It's nice to have the grandkids, but you're not their babysitter.
The thing is, I see these grandparents like Linda Robson. Her whole life is her grandkids.
She
That's
talked
all
about
she
her
talks
grandkids
about.
all the
She
time.
goes to everything to do with her grandkids. If she gets invited to a premiere, she'll say yes because it's a kid's premiere. And I love her for that. And my eldest sister's a bit like that with her grandkids.
But we're not.
But the thing is, for me, is I work. When I'm not working, I've got a farm.
Yeah.
And then now, I've met someone. So the odd time I've got, obviously I want to be with them as well. But obviously I do see my grandkids. But I just have this terrible guilt that I'm not there enough
For who?
for any of them.
You're there.
Oh,
to
we
It's her
don't,
own
we don't,
problem.
we don't.
It's
Do you
her
know
own
what? It's going to
problem.
be a lot easier when the boys are running around the farm helping you out and stuff. I think it will be easier.
You've got a few years for that yet, though.
And the boys are running around the farm, not like when you can just go away for a week
about
with
you
your
not
new
running around
partner.
the
No,
farm?
I've told her to go away for New Year with Ryan.
Yeah, I am.
So can I just, excuse me, let's just rewind this back.
You're gonna meet him in a
Ryan.
minute.
But how did we meet Ryan?
I'm not telling you because it's not public knowledge apart
Okay.
from his name.
All right.
Yeah, we were saying.
I can't wait. I can't wait to meet
I mean,
Ryan.
we did have
You
a...
like him, nice bloke.
Yeah, we...
Do we like him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then if you like him, then I
Yeah,
like
they do.
him. That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Anyway,
good.
moving on.
We've got quick fire questions. Shall we get them in?
Yeah.
Who's doing them? Quick fire questions.
I like this podcast. I can sit here all day. And have a
I
look
know,
at it,
it's
can't
good
we?
fun,
It's
isn't it?
nice.
Yeah.
Are we just going to do one each?
However, before we do any of this, is there anything you'd like to promote on here?
Well, just my business,
Your
sairaskin.co.uk.
Skin.
Thank you
Yes.
very much.
Sarah
Organic
Skin,
skincare,
and
award
we can
winning.
vouch for it. It's fabulous.
That's what I'm doing, and
Do you
that's
do
my
men's
passion.
skincare?
But the thing is, I don't need to do men's because men
you
can
don't.
use my products already.
Oh, you can?
But skin is skin.
Yeah, skin is skin.
So it's like, I'm very into the environment as well. So I just think, what's the point of putting the same oil in a dark bottle for a man? Just get mine.
Have you seen Ben? Is it Ben Shepherd and
Yeah.
someone else? It's a funny name. I told him to choose that.
What was it?
Foreskin. It's for men.
That's good.
Genius.
Why did you have to help them with that idea?
Anyway, well, they asked me about all these names, and they were like, "Oh, people are saying that might be a bit near the knuckle." I
Yeah, but
said,
that's the
"It's
whole point.
perfect for
Yeah.
men."
It's like Gwyneth
Foreskin, it's
Paltrow's
just-
scandal.
it's-
My vagina smells like this.
No, I can't buy those candles.
I bought one of them.
That makes me
I bought
feel
one of them.
sick.
And it doesn't smell anything like vagina.
No.
Does it smell beautifully?
I got given one as a present. I put it on and thought,
I
"Oh
would've
my
had it
god,
on
I
full
need
display.
to shower more."
Yeah.
That does not.
I've
smell
never had
like
a vagina
that.
that smells like this.
Anyway,
So if people come into your website, what's the starter product?
The starter product is the cleanse, because everybody's using water and foaming gels, and that's the first step, and you're drying your skin out. So we want to do a waterless cleanse. It's the nourishing cleansing oil. You start there, and it's the oil and cloth method, and that is just going to set you up for absolutely fabulous skin.
I've been
You
saying
do
that
have
for
fabulous
years.
skin.
You
Thank
do
you
have
very
great
much.
I've been
skin.
staring at things just so glowy and
Thank you.
dewy
Gorgeous.
and gorgeous.
Thank you.
You should do a skincare. Because if she came in with like, look at shit, let's be honest, his skin.
It's not selling,
It's
is
not. I'll be honest, you're not
And
selling
I
it,
love
so-
that you promote that like skin starts within as
It
well.
absolutely does. It does. Listen, whatever your gut is doing, it will come out in your skin. And I always say to people, start with the gut, inside out. And there is now something called in science skin and gut axes. So if you're getting redness and whatever, it's basically something in your stomach that's going
Me,
not quite
I
right.
get rashes all
Yeah.
the time.
So
For no reason, he just
So
breaks
I've
out
got
in a
a
rash.
rash sitting here. No reason.
Yeah.
Don't itch or anything. Just
It is a lot to do with diet, but also like
shit.
oils and things like that. Try and listen, one tip for you, take olive oil, a really good quality one, spend a bit of money every day. Polyphenols
That's
is
what
going to
that,
be
what,
really
just
good for you.
just teaspoon.
Teaspoon.
That
Olive oil.
you know that
Yes.
guy that's like reversing in age.
Yeah.
Yes,
like
what's his name?
Brian Johnson.
That's
He
it.
takes he stops eating at 11 a.m. every day.
AM.
A.m.
What time does he get up? 4
Yeah, something like that. He wakes up at like 4 a.m.
Time to get up.
He stops at 11 a.m, doesn't eat, and then he takes like a tablespoon of olive oil every day before.
Sounds
Olive oil is
I'm not
really
being
good.
funny. I wouldn't want to live like that.
Yeah, but he's going to live
that.
an extra.
You should
20
experiment
It's more
though,
of
isn't it?
an experiment,
What for?
yeah.
Anyway, go on. Quick
Quick fire.
Quick
We'll go
fire.
first,
Yeah.
second, third,
Yeah.
yeah?
Oh God, I'm
Yeah.
scared.
Lord Sugar or the loose women panel?
Lord Sugar.
Oh,
Whoa, click that up.
boardroom or dressing room?
Boardroom.
You better answer this right. Who was the funniest loose woman?
You.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not just
Is that
you.
genuine?
You were genuine.
Oh, thank you.
On the loose women panel, who was most likely to start an argument?
Probably me.
Morning skincare or evening skincare?
Morning skincare.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because your skin is defending in the day. At night time, it's rejuvenating. So you've got to defend it against all the pollution and environmental stress.
Wow.
Big job.
One skincare product you could not live without.
Right now, probably my retinol. It's a really, really good
I'm
product.
not allowed to use that because I'm breastfeeding.
No, you can use mine because it's
Oh.
all organic and it gives you the same effects of a retinol but without the irritation. And it's
Yeah,
good.
someone said
and
to me that
pregnant people can use it.
retinol's not
Pregnant
great.
people, yeah.
Someone said the other day, I never use anything with retinol.
Because it's really harsh and strips your skin, but then ours is bioactive, so it's made with like microalgae and lots of other amazing ingredients.
Because a lot of skincare products, it says retinol.
Yeah.
And now that person has put me off buying anything
Not
like
to
that.
be confused with Rehypnol.
I'll send you both some.
What, Rehypnol? Good, because I've run out.
Retin oil.
She's got a cupboard full.
Natural glow or full glam? What?
Oh, natural glow every single
Yeah.
time. Absolutely.
Strict mum or soft mum?
Oh, depend. I'm a strict mom. I like strict. Yeah, boundaries. Discipline.
I'd hate it to be my mum. Who rules the house?
Me. I do. I
know
do
you
rule it. I do.
Yeah.
Your children's most annoying habit?
Oh God, literally, where do I start? So let me just go. I tell them the same thing for 15 years and they're still doing the same mistakes.
Yeah.
One of them is tidy up your bedroom.
Yeah, we've got Coleen,
going
who's
through
14.
that.
Honestly, 7 days we've told her in
I've
a
been
row
telling
now.
my daughter for 15
No,
years.
we'll just leave it to it now.
Your most embarrassing mum moment?
I said to my daughter, pretend you're 4 because then you can get on the bus. We don't have to pay for it. So that's what she'd been doing for quite a few years. She can still pass as 4 now. She's tiny. But then we went to school and somebody said to her, "Oh, how old are you, Mara?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm 5. Oh, no, I'm 4. Oh, no, I'm only 4 when I get on the bus because my mum says I don't have to pay for it. And this is like quite a nice posh school with a posh mum, and I'm like squeezing her, going, "Oh, I get you home." So she was like, "I'm 4, 5. Oh no, it's only when I'm on the bus I'm 4.
That's brilliant.
Well done, Mum.
One thing your children tease you about?
My social media. They just
really?
take the piss every day. Like, "Hello, everyone. Hi. Hi." They just absolutely just like take the mickey every single day.
Biggest misconception about you?
That I'm a pushy mum. That I'm hard. That I'm,
Yeah, I think you said it a bit earlier on.
Yeah,
you
I
said you
think
get
I think
misconstrued.
people really think that I'm like this scary bitch, and I'm not.
From the Apprentice, you used to probably think that. back then.
Yeah, I think people.
You are one of the most loveliest people I've ever
But I'm
met.
not.
I
I'm
must
not.
say.
I'm the what?
One of the most loveliest people I've
Oh,
ever met.
bless you. I love you. But do you know, a lot of people still go, they're petrified. Do you know what? In my life, I've never been asked out by a man, ever.
Well, today's your lucky day. I guess. Stand up.
I had to ask my husband out. I think I've got this, like, don't fuck with me. And that comes
No,
again.
but it does scare men, that.
Yeah,
It does scare
but I
men.
don't even know that I'm doing it. Like,
Yeah,
it's
like have you got
literally the
resting
way that I
bitch face?
hold myself, the way that I talk, walk. It's a bit. They are
I think a lot of time men don't like confident
women.
Yeah, they
That's
don't.
it. That's exactly
Well, I
right.
actually do. I love a confident
Yeah.
woman. And then I'll grind them down. They won't be confident. No, I'm joking.
Last one. Saira Khan in 3 words.
Loyal, genuine, hardworking.
Yes.
Nice.
What do you reckon?
That's perfect.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
happy
that's
with
great.
that. Yeah.
So we get to do a 30-second rant about anything
That pisses you off.
anything that pissed you off in the past, today, half an hour ago. It can be anything you want.
So I can't bear it when I sit on the train and somebody is listening to their phone loud, like on the loudspeaker. And I'm at that age now where I don't like a lot of noise. So it really drives me crazy. In fact, any noise drives me crazy. Even if I hear kids, I'm sorry, but kids like loud, just stop it. On the tube, I'm sitting there, I want to work, I want to relax, and I can hear music.
Big time.
That was good.
Carried on.
It was a good one.
That was good.
drives
And
I
I
know.
crazy.
can't agree anymore with that.
Yeah. I do think with kids, I think if the parents trying to keep them quiet, fair enough.
Fair
but
enough.
if the kids are going mental and the parents
are
aren't
just sitting
trying,
there. That's what's annoying.
that annoys me.
100%. And can I-
the kids are kids.
And
but-
listen, I've taken my kids travelling around the world, and I'm like, sit down.
Shut the fuck up.
But you get them. You know, if you know they're going to be, you take your colouring books, you take
Yeah.
your this, you take that. Or if, like you say, if the parents are making an effort and they're like, oh, sorry, I'm like, oh yeah, don't worry. But if it's like running up and down
Yeah.
and they're just going,
Yeah,
that drives
that's
me
different.
crazy.
Even loud conversations doesn't have to be
Yes.
music, does it? And I'm
Like,
like, yeah, no, I can't believe you did that on my
guy,
TV.
Yeah.
I heard a guy on the train one day fully firing someone on his job. Yeah. On the phone.
I know.
He had the AirPods in, but he was going, well, you know, you've had your warning, mate, and of course today, so yeah, you are going to have to look for another... Loud!
Was that my agent to me?
Funnily it was.
Yeah, it might have been.
But yeah, and I thought, what is it with these people? And the other thing on the train, on the laptops,
I know.
that's all you hear. It's like having mice on the train.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I've got headphones
it's not my
on normally, so
ranting.
I don't really hear any of it. But there was a table the other day. There were young girls, but from Euston to Stoke did
Not
not
Shut up. Yeah, it's
it was more
annoying.
impressive than anything.
Well,
white noise on the
who's the
headphones.
footballer I said about
Suarez.
I didn't know it was him.
Who does he play for?
He was on.
He's
He was
played for
City.
Liverpool, didn't he?
He was City, wasn't he?
Tevez was City. That's why.
Oh,
was
it is.
Aguero?
It was.
Or was it
It was
Aguero?
Aguero. It was Aguero. Right. So I'm on the train home speaking
Aguero.
of kids, and I'm in the quiet coach, and he's on with his wife and two kids. These two kids on the quiet coach. These two kids are running up and down, up and down, up and down, banging stuff. They're only young, but they just sat there chatting.
Yeah.
So the guy came down for my ticket, the conductor, and I went, I don't complain.
No,
really, I'm not
no.
complaining. But I went, oh God, I said, do they know it's the quiet zone? Have you told them? He went, no, I'm not telling them. So I went, why? And he said, because it's...
Sergio Aguero, and I'm a Man City fan.
Yeah, he went, it's Sergio Aguero. I went, if anything, I'm going up now to ask him for a selfie. And I went, oh.
I'd have done exactly the same, and I'm a Man United fan. Player.
That's really funny. So,
But yeah, but
then-
they didn't move and they didn't keep the kids quiet. But I must remember, I did sit there thinking, but if that was anyone else, you'd have
Yeah.
told them to move.
But once you found out it was a famous footballer, did it change your attitude?
I phoned everyone I knew.
Yeah, she told. She told us straight away.
Literally, guess who I'm on the train. Like I recognised him.
That's hilarious.
Guess who I'm on the train with.
And I'm just about to go up and have a selfie with him. Just
Go
to
up and
prove.
see if I can play with these kids. If they want me to.
Have them on your knee bouncing around.
Yeah, play hide and
Hilarious.
seek.
Hilarious.
No, but thanks so much, Saira. Honestly, it's been a
thank you.
joy. And can we just not leave it as long next time?
No,
It's
exactly.
too
But you're all
long.
busy because you always say that.
But you're always
But
busy.
what I will do is I will come to the farm. To be fair,
Please.
yeah.
Can you bring a shovel and wellies? Because you're not coming and not doing any work,
don't
love.
mind doing that.
You'd think SAS was hard.
That is
You
hard.
wait. So thank you once again for joining us, and thank you to our amazing guest, Saira Khan, everybody.
Yes.
And come back and listen and watch again soon. Who knows what you might see?
Bye.
It's Nolan's Uncensored with Coleen, Shane Jr. and Ciara Fenton. It's Nolan's Uncensored.